Well, Egyptians head to the polls in about an hour from now for what could be a groundbreaking referendum on a new constitution. But some groups say they're suspicious the vote will be fair and they plan to boycott.
So, what is in the draft constitution? Well, it says that Egypt seeks to build a democratic and modern country. It would restrict the president to serving 2 4-year terms. Islam would remain the religion of the state, but freedom of belief is described as absolute. Political parties cannot be formed on the basis of religion. That would be a blow to the Muslim Brotherhood and its Freedom and Justice Party.
Egyptians are voting today in a constitutional referendum. It's the first ballot since the army, led by General al-Sisi, overthrew Islamist President Mohamed Morsi last year amid protests against his rule. The army chiefs urged Egyptians to back the text, and its approval appears a foregone conclusion. That would be a springboard for a widely expected presidential bid by the general.
One change being proposed to the Morsi-era text concerns the armed forces. If approved, the constitution would allow the military to appoint the defense minister to be in office for 2 presidential terms. Controversially, the draft text retains the military's right to prosecute civilians who attack it. Opposition groups like the April the 6th movement are boycotting the referendum. One of their spokesmen, Mohamed Fawaz, explained why.
We can never participate and give legitimacy to a regime which fools the people and tries to act like it is a civil democratic regime, while it is neither democratic nor civil.
Members of the Muslim Brotherhood hope Egyptians will join them in protests against the referendum. Some protesters fear they'll run into security forces. The leaders of the interim government are expected to deploy more than 200,000 personnel to crack down on the demonstrators.
I believe that the Egyptian people going out to vote is a very big step to achieve security and stability for Egyptian society.
And here, it seems, they're preaching to the converted.
It's a constitution that provides everything for the Egyptian citizen, and we want the country to move forward.
Across Cairo, there's an abundance of posters calling for a yes vote, paid for by anonymous businessmen and political parties who back the army-installed government. The voices calling publicly for a no vote are few and far between, and even then, the authorities have been cracking down on them.
There have been cases of people from the Revolutionary Front being arrested. They are now in the regime's jails because they went into the streets to say no to the Constitution, giving out stickers and posters saying no to the Constitution.